Hi everyone, we are here in Spezia at Senza Confini, and we are here with Nicolo.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having us.
In this interview, our first question would be about your organization. So if you could tell us about what you do, what's your main profile, what are your daily activities at Senza Confini?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, as you very correctly say, very nice pronounce, our organization is called Senza Confini. It means without borders or without limits. Yes. Our organization was born in 2021, just before the pandemic, thanks to Cooperativa Mondo Aperto, where we also share the space, as I already told you, through a project, social project, where youth was empowered to create an organization. After this first momentum that was broken because of the pandemic, the organization was a bit in difficulty, stopped every activity because after the beginning pandemic. No? So then I became president in 2023, beginning, end of 2022. And with my presidency, let's say, we started to develop two levels of organization activities. One level, of course, is local level. We have a lot of cooperation with the Cooperativa and with other stakeholders in the town of La Spezia. We try to act in the different environments of the social spectrum, but always putting youth in the center. Okay? So I myself am 29 years old. So I started when I was like 26, 27. Yeah? We try to empower youth to take action, and to be the actor of change yes, in the different environments. So, for example, fight to climate change, social awareness and social inclusion, democratic participation. We try to differentiate our actions. Here in La Spezia, local level, so still first part of our job, we also do a lot of neighborhood development because there are two particular neighborhoods. One is here, as I showed you while we were coming here. It's called Quartiere Bertino, and is a neighborhood with a bit of degradation in some sense. But we're trying to do cultural activities and helping the community. And also another one where now we're not working anymore because the main stakeholder we were working with closed, unfortunately, for a loss in the family of the president. It's called Favaro. It's in the other part of town. So as you can see, we're not working in the center of the town. We're always working in some neighborhoods that are peripheric. And also, for example, that we did a cinema festival.
Oh, okay.
Or we did the intercultural dinner where people, our young people from different cultures did like plates. They served like Indian food, then we had Nigerian food, then we had, and it was really interesting. We really had a lot of people coming. So these kind of activities are our main scope here. Then connected to this, not separate but connected, we have European level. I'm a European project manager myself. We have a team of European project managers that work remotely from all over Europe. And we do European projects that of course have how can I say, a resonance in La Spezia, but they are also having an impact in Europe in general because we cooperate with other local communities, we cooperate with other actors, like in your case, for example.
So actually my next question will be about best practices because we are here for this project to research about these best practices, and my question is that what are your favorite and mostly used best practices?
So I thought about the best practice thing for a long time in my daily work because it's a topic that so for example, first of all, I have a lot of doubts in my life. I don't know. So in my mind is like, what is the best practice, first of all? Yes, because you can mean something and I can mean something else.
Yes, of course.
And every word is invented, no? So the term could change. The best practice, in my opinion, is something that I learned from someone else, or I invented it, but it's very difficult to invent something in 2025. I learned from someone else. I tried to implement. I implemented it my way because of course I cannot replicate exactly what someone did, and it worked for me in a special case. Yes. Then best practice release after when I implemented it, I continued, and special case after special case, it always worked more or less. So I wanted to mention two because they resemble our work, even though they are very specific. Maybe you can ask me about something else if you will not be happy about this. But for example, we recently implemented 2 youth exchanges, yes, in Romania. And in these 2 youth exchanges, we did 2 activities, let's say. One was related to daily reflection. So basically, in youth exchanges, you have to reflect. People must reflect daily on what they learn, but also what they wanted to improve. So I asked through families. So the log of the families that they had to draw, the motto of the family. So something way more informal, way more easy. We also explain with more informal words. Like, yeah, we took it down. Not up, not formal, not respectful. We took it down. And it was very, very useful. In fact, we did it 2 times, like we already, and we will do it always like this probably. So that's one best practice that teaches you how to mix people culturally, but also putting the tension down in order for them to connect better and be free to express. Yes? And then another one that we did also in the youth exchange is that, as you can imagine, 30 people, 35, need to live together for 7 days. Yeah? What do they need? They need rules. We didn't give them rules. We wanted to sign a contract with each one of them. And we were like, look, we're gonna live here. I have like a pair of rules that I have to give you in the contract. I'm gonna put my part in the contract, I will start. So don't break anything, and then we put don't die. If you die, it's my problem, please don't. And then we let everybody try to think and express with the debate what rules the contract between each one of us should have. And basically, it came out that the same rules that in the past projects we gave them, they come out by themselves. But it's way better, it's way more direct. And then we signed, as a formal / symbolic thing.
So in these best practices, which European values do you think are present?
I would say that in some way these best practices include all of the 6 that you mentioned, because they are best practice for adding, as you said, inclusion, but also equality, yes, to make everyone express, to make everyone feel accepted, to make everyone feel free. So I would say you can relate these 2 best practices to all the 6 of them that you mentioned.
These values, what do you think that in your country or in your organization, what are the most important values, or what are you seeing, which of these values are appearing a lot?
So in our organization, the most important value is participation, let's say, no? So equality, freedom in participation. Because it means that you have a share of freedom, but also a share of responsibility. Because if you don't participate, I'm not saying you cannot have a word, because having a word is already participating.
Yes.
But if you don't participate, then we don't take you in consideration in some way.
Yes.
In a world of volunteers, it's like this. You have to do stuff. If you don't, you just don't.
This is
But so of course we try to be inclusive, to be transparent, to be equal, to be as open as possible to differences and to have an open mind. That's why we are in the social field as an organization, and as individuals in the organization itself.
So these European values throughout history. So maybe if you can mention any specific event in your country's history that may have changed these values in the past decades or years. So,
Yes.
yeah.
The first one is the Manifesto of Ventotene, okay? Ventotene Manifest, I don't know in English. Is a document written by Altiero Spinelli in the prison island of Ventotene, next in Italy, in the coast, where he declares and push the idea of a united Europe, federal Europe, where member states would have still some power existence because he recognized the culture of different member states, but with a federal government that could impose to the countries actions. He also was hoping for example, other things that didn't realize in the reality. So, for example, a common military at service of this European government. So I'm not here saying that what he wanted to be realized was good or bad. I'm not going to judge it. But it's important. The second one is regarding the Erasmus program. The Erasmus program was born more or less in 1969. So, in my opinion, Erasmus is such a genius thing because it's made by three key actions. One is mobility of individuals, so myself going on. Two, cooperation between organizations, key action two. So my organization, your organization, unify to cooperate. Three is policy recommendation, some way, So bottom-up approach to develop policies and give recommendation to policymakers at local, regional, national, European level.
Actually, as I can see that you are interested in like history and you know a lot about your history or the countries or like global history. So my next question would be that do you think that young people or like general like people in your country interested in national or international history?
Allora, yes, they are. They are interested, many people. Also in Italy, it's something that is part of our culture. Italy was part of history when we, of course, we studied in Italy, so Italy is mentioned a lot in many cases. But yes, many people are interested in history, even though nowadays it's not so cool to be interested in history.
You think that?
Yeah.
Or you feel like
so.
that?
And if you are interested, there are some parts that are cooler and some parts that are less cool. For example, Second World War is very discussed, very cool to discuss, while other periods are not. I don't know, Illuminism in France is not super discussed nowadays.
So actually we are really thankful for your time and your help. And
thank you for coming here. I hope you will enjoy the city as well a little bit.
Yes, we are sure.
I hope we will cooperate even further in the future. Why not? With the project or something. Just keep in touch.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Very much.
Bye.
Bye.